Yes, you are welcome to this video lecture, and I'm here to present the eighth video lecture from chapter 3. Under chapter 3, the following topics are going to be included, which are aggregate as a road construction material. Under this chapter, there are four subtopics: source of aggregate, aggregate production process, chemical properties of aggregate, and physical properties of aggregate. Under the topic aggregate production process, there are two subtopics: quarrying of aggregate and crushed aggregate. In this video lecture, the following topics are going to be covered, which are topic 3.1 source of aggregate and topic 3.2 aggregate production process. The subtopic quarrying of aggregate and crushing of aggregate are going to be included. The rest will be covered in the next video lecture. Now, let us start our discussion by defining the aggregate production. Aggregate production involves the process of converting various materials into a more stable form of construction for construction purpose. Various raw materials are used in aggregate production to create different types of aggregate with specific properties. Now, let us proceed to the types of raw materials. Among the different raw materials, the most important and the most common type is crushed stone, which is used in concrete production. So when you define crushed stone, it's commonly used raw material for aggregate production, and it is obtained by crushing large rocks into smaller pieces. And it comes in various sizes and used in different construction applications. The second one is sand. Sand is defined as the other crucial raw materials for aggregate production, and it consists of small particles of rock and minerals, and it is used in concrete production, backfill, and drainage system. The other one is gravel. Gravel is defined as the type of aggregate formed by the natural erosion of rock and typically a mix of sand, silt, and clay. And it is used in road construction, drainage system, and landscaping. The other one is recycled material. Recycled material are sustainable raw materials for aggregate production and created from crushing old concrete structure and is used in new construction project to reduce waste. The next one is sledge. Sledge is a byproduct of metal smelting process and used as an aggregate material in construction, and it provides durability and strength to the concrete. In conclusion, raw materials play a crucial role in aggregate production and determining the quality and properties of the final product. Understanding the type of raw materials used in aggregate production is essential for the construction industry's sustainability and efficiency. When it comes to construction, one of the most important material used is aggregate. But where does these crucial materials come from? Let's see the source of or the raw materials, the source of aggregate in construction. There are several sources of aggregate that are commonly used in construction projects. Let us take a look at some of them. The first one is quarry. Quarries are perhaps the most common source of aggregates, and they are large open pits, mines where rocks and minerals are extracted and crushed to produce various types of aggregates. The next one is gravel pits. Gravel pits. Gravel pits are another source of aggregates, particularly when it comes to smaller size of gravel used in construction projects like roadways and driveways. The other one is recycled concrete. In an effort to be more sustainable, some construction projects use recycled concrete as an aggregate source. All concrete is crushed and recycled to be used as a new construction material. And the next one is beach and rivers. In some cases, aggregates can be also sourced from natural sources like beach and river. However, it is important to ensure that this is done sustainably to protect the environment. From quarries to recycled materials, there are various sources of aggregates that play a critical or crucial role in the construction industry. By understanding where aggregate comes from, we can better appreciate the importance of sustainable sourcing practice in construction. Let us see quarry. Quarries are locations where large amount of rock, stone and or gravels are extracted for construction and other purposes. These materials are often crushed and used as aggregate in concrete, asphalt and other construction projects. Quarries play a crucial role in providing the raw materials needed for infrastructure development. Now let's see the quarry selection for sustainable aggregate production. Quarry selection for aggregate production involves choosing suitable site for mining materials like gravel, sand or crushed rock to be used in construction. Factors to be considered include quality, quantity and accessibility of the material, as well as environmental impact and legal regulations. It is essential to assess geological characteristics such as type and hardness of the rock to ensure efficient production and cost-effective operation. Additionally, proximity to the construction site and transportation infrastructure should be taken into account to minimize cost and environmental impact. In general, careful consideration of these factors is essential for successful quarry selection and sustainable aggregate production. When it comes to aggregate production, selecting the right quarry crucial crucial. Quarry selection can have a significant impact on the quality, cost, and efficiency of the aggregate produced. Before selecting a quarry for aggregate production, thorough research and analysis must be obtained or conducted. This includes examining geological survey, rock survey, deposit size, and accessibility. Factors such as proximity to the market, transportation routes, and environmental regulations must also be conducted when choosing a quarry for aggregate production. Different quarries offer different advantages and disadvantages. Some may have high quality rock but are located far from market, while others may be easily accessible but have low grade materials. Once the quarry is selected, careful planning and efficient operations are essential for maximizing production and minimizing costs. This includes proper drilling, blasting, crushing, and screening process. By careful selecting the right quarry for aggregate production and employing best practice in operation, companies can ensure a steady supply for high quality aggregate for construction projects. In the world of aggregate production, choosing the right quarry is the first step towards success. Proper quarry selection is the foundation for building a strong and sustainable supply chain for construction materials. Now, let us see the factors to be considered during quarry selection for sustainable aggregate production. When selecting a quarry for sustainable aggregate production, there are several factors that should be considered to maximize environmental impact and enhance long-term viability. And some of the factors are include the following: proximity to the market. Select a quarry location that is close to the market where the aggregates will be used to reduce transportation cost and carbon emission. And also environmental impact should be a factor which affects the quarry selection. Assess the environmental impact of quarry operations on the surrounding ecosystem, including air and water quality, wildlife habitats, and potential for erosion or sedimentation. Geological and rock quality also the factor which affects the quarry selection. Evaluate the geology of the site to ensure that it contains suitable rock types for aggregate production, such as hard, durable materials that meet industry standards. Permits and regulation also the factors which affect the selection of the quarry site. Ensure that the quarry site complies with all relevant permits and regulations governing mining operations, including environmental permit and land use restriction. Community relations also affect or the factor which affect the selection of the quarry site. Consider the potential impact of quarry operation on local communities, including noise, dust, and traffic, and also engage with stakeholders to address concerns and foster positive relationship. 6. Water resource. Assess the availability of water resource of the at the quarry site for dust separation and processing operations, and develop a water management plan to minimize water consumptions and pollutions. The next is reclamation and closure plans. Develop a reclamation and closure plans for the quarry site to restore the land to its original condition or to a new beneficial land use once mining operations are complete. Factors to consider during quality selection also include the consideration of the factor during quality selection. Now let us proceed to the second source, which is gravel pits. Gravel pits are commonly used to extract gravel, sand, and other materials that are used in construction, road, and concrete production. These pits are essential open pit mines where large quantities of aggregate materials are extracted from the earth. The process of extracting aggregate from gravel pits typically involves the use of heavy machinery such as excavator, bulldozer, and conveyor belt. The extracted material are then processed to separate the different sizes of aggregate before being transported to construction site for use. It is essential for gravel pits operation to follow proper environmental regulations and best practice to minimize the impact on the surroundings ecosystem. This includes proper land reclamation after the extraction process is complete, as well as managing water runoff and dust control to prevent pollution. In general, gravel pits play a crucial role in the production of aggregate materials for construction projects, and it is important to ensure that they are operated efficiently and responsibly. The next one is recycled concrete. Recycled concrete is making a positive impact on the construction industry by transforming waste material into valuable resource. The process begins with the collection of discarded concrete from demolished sites. This concrete is then crushed into smaller pieces using heavy machineries. Recycled concrete aggregates are a sustainable alternative to natural aggregate. By reusing concrete, we reduce the need for mining virgin materials, which helps conserve natural resource. After crushing, the recycled concrete is stored by size to ensure uniformity in the aggregate. This ensures that the final product meets industry standards for strength and durability. Using recycled concrete aggregate in construction projects not only helps the environment but also reduce costs. These aggregates are just as reliable as natural ones and offer excellent performance. In general, recycled concrete aggregates are paving the way for a more sustainable future in the construction industry. By reusing materials that would otherwise end up in landfills, we are not only reducing waste but also creating a greater world for future generation. The other one is beach, beach and rivers. These are also can be used as a source for aggregate production. In terms of beach, they are national natural sources of sand, which is often used in construction and aggregate production. Sand forms beaches can Sand from beaches can be extracted through sustainable practice to ensure minimal environmental impacts. Rivers also play crucial role in aggregate production as they provide source of gravel and stone that are essential components of concrete and other construction materials. However, it is important to note that extraction from river can sometimes cause environmental damage, such as habitat destruction and erosion. In general, sustainable source practices are key in both beach and river aggregate production to ensure the preservation of natural ecosystem and resource for future generation. Now let's proceed to the aggregate production process. If the world in the world of construction, the aggregate production process is essential for creating the building block of our infrastructure. Let us take a closer look at how this process unfolds. It all begins with extraction of raw materials from quarries or mines. These materials can range from limestone and sand to gravel, and crushed stone. Once the raw materials are extracted, they go through a crushing process to reduce them to the desired size. This is crucial for ensuring the quality and strength of the final product. Extraction of aggregate raw materials from quarry or mines. When it comes to construction project, one crucial step is the extraction of aggregate raw materials from quarry or mines. These materials serve as the foundation for road, building, and various infrastructure projects. The process begins with the use of heavy machinery such as excavator, and dump trucks to remove the top layer of soil and uncover the desired raw material. It is important for geologists to assess the quality and quantity of the materials present in the quarry. This information helps determine the most efficient extraction method. In some cases, explosives are used to break apart large rocks and facilitate the extraction process. This controlled blasting ensures the safety of workers and nearby communities. Once the raw materials are extracted, they are transported to the via conveyor belts to a processing plant. Here, the materials are sorted, crushed, and screened to meet specific size and quality requirements. The processed aggregate materials are then delivered to construction sites where they are used to build roads, bridges, and other structures that form the backbone of our society. From extraction to construction, the process of obtaining aggregate raw materials plays a vital role in shaping the world around us. The crushed material are then mixed together in practice in precise proportion to create the desired aggregate mix. This mix will ultimately determine the characteristics of the end product, whether it asphalt, concrete, or road base. Finally, the aggregates are transported to construction sites where they are used in various projects, from building roads and bridges to constructing buildings and airports. Aggregates play a crucial role in shaping our environment. And that is the aggregate production process in action, complex yet vital operations that forms the foundation of the structure we rely on every day. Now let's see the crushing process. Aggregates are essential materials used in the construction industry. They are the foundation of many structures we see around us. But have you ever wondered how these aggregates are produced? The first step in the production of aggregate is crushing process. Large rocks are brought from the quarry and feed into the primary crusher. The primary crusher breaks the rocks into smaller pieces. The smaller pieces then move to the secondary and tertiary crusher, where they are further broken down into various sizes. The goal is to create different sizes of aggregates that are suitable for different construction applications. Throughout the crushing process, skilled workers monitor the machine to ensure that the aggregates are of the desired size and quality. They make adjustment to the setting of the crusher as needed. Once aggregates reach the desired size, they are loaded onto truck and transported to the construction site. This crushed aggregate will be used in concrete, asphalt, and other construction projects, providing strength and stability to the structure. And there you have it, the crushing process of aggregates for the production of aggregate from the quarry to the construction site. Aggregates play a crucial role in building the world around us. Production of fine aggregate from beach and riverbed. To produce fine aggregate from beach and riverbed source, there are several common steps involved in the production process. Here is the general script on the production process. First, site selection and preparation. Identify suitable beach or riverbed locations that have its necessary quality and quantity of raw materials. Obtain any required permits and permission for extraction activity. Second, extraction of raw materials. Use appropriate machinery and equipment to extract sand and gravel from the beach or riverbed and ensure that extraction practices are environmentally sustainable and do not harm the surrounding ecosystem. Third, transportation to process the plant. Transport the raw materials to the processing plant where they will be cleaned and sorted. Fourth, clean and washing. Removing any impurities such as clay, silt, or organic matter from the raw materials through washing process. This step is crucial to ensure the quality of the fine aggregate produced. Screening and grading. Use screen to separate the materials into different sizes of the aggregate based on practical particle size. Proper grading is essential to achieve the desired quality and consistency of the final product. Crushing and grading. In some cases, crushing and grading may be required to further reduce the size of the raw materials to meet specification. And then stockpiling and storing. Store the processed fine aggregate in designed stockpile to prevent contamination and ensure easy access for transportation. And quality control. Conduct regular quality control tests, such as particle size distribution analysis and testing for strength and durability, to ensure that the fine aggregate meets the required standard. Packing and distribution. Packing the fine aggregate in suitable container or bulk shipments for distribution to customers, such as construction companies or concrete product producers. By following these steps in the production process, you can efficiently produce fine aggregate from beach and riverbed source for various construction applications. This is all for today. Thank you for your attention.